Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are going to take a look at bunny girl Neru. First we are going to look at her skills. Then we are looking at what she is best at. And last we are going to compare her to a student that fills a similar role in my opinion. Neru. Role, striker, tank. Position, front. Damage type, explosive. Armor type, heavy, so she is weak to penetrating yellow damage. Skills from level 1 to max. X skill, you there, don't move. Cost, 4. Move to chosen location, deploy a shield with HP equal to 276 tilde 401% of healing for 20 seconds, and deal 366 tilde 531% damage to enemies in a circular area. Taunt enemies in a circular area for 0 tilde 3 seconds. Normal skill, I said this ain't a show. Every 30 seconds, increase evasion by 22.1 tilde 41.9%, duration, 23 seconds. Passive skill, bitter. Increase critical damage by 14 tilde 26.6%. Sub-skill, you like it even more painful? When attacking, deal 3.2 tilde 6.2% extra damage to mid-sized enemies. Now let's talk about where she is good. Normal PvE. She is good, but you will need to have a healer with her, especially in high-level stages. For raids, I think Chitin FX is her best trade. The AoE on her EX skill will be really good at the first stage. In PvP, she probably is one of the best tanks for this season for several reasons. First, Neru deals explosive damage, and currently in the meta the strongest damage types you can deal are penetrating and explosive. Second, most people is running Summer Mishiro plus Serena to take down Tsubaki and to keep allies alive. Which means that the only real threats for you in PvP are regular Karen and Iori. Iori is very popular right now in PvP, however Iori is not that prevalent before top 1000, and even then she is not extremely common. Karen is rarely used, however if you see her in the enemy support line, better refresh and fight someone else. So if you want to run 2 tanks, so Tsubaki plus 1, and you don't have Hoshino, this is the second best option. However, to get the full picture, let's compare her to Yuka and Hoshino, since she fights with them for the team spot in PvE and PvP. The first thing we can see is that the cheapest EX skills is Yuka's skill at 3. However, she does not deal any damage, putting her behind both Hoshino and Neru in this regard. When it comes to the shield, at every level Neru's shield is bigger. Hoshino gets a shield thanks to her sub-skill every time she casts her X, but compared to the other two is the smallest because of the percentage and because she has the smallest healing power of the 3. So we could say that the best EX is Neru's EX. When it comes to the normal skill, is hard to compare because all of them have different effects, however we can compare them in terms of added value to the student. Neru's evasion is probably one of the most valuable stats you can get, and boost that can take you to a point in which you dodge almost every other shot is pretty amazing. Yuka on the other hand gets a big damage burst that complements her kit nicely since she lacks damage on her EX, however her attack stat is not that high, so don't expect crazy damage. Hoshino gets a one-time heal when her HP goes low that can heal her for about 8.4k HP, which is almost a fourth of her total HP. This can be very handy, especially in PvP. For the passive skills, both Hoshino and Yuka have the same skill, and Neru has a critical damage boost, which in my opinion is the best of the bunch, especially when you consider that out of the 3 she has the highest defense stat, to the point that the other 2 fall short even if we add the passive boost. The sub-skill is a bit complicated. Hoshino gets a shield as mentioned before that complements her EX very nicely and is in my opinion universally the best of the bunch. However, Yuka's sub-skill allows her to heal every time she goes behind cover, and the heal is pretty decent. However, this probably will never trigger in PvP or raids. Neru's sub is virtually useless in raids, and to be honest I don't know if students count as mid-sized enemies, but probably they don't. If I'm correct on that, then this skill is as useless as it gets and therefore is the worst of the three. However, if this skill actually works on students, then this is better than Yuka's, since her will never trigger in PvP. Now then, Sherlock, who is the best overall student? Well, it depends. For PvP probably is tied between Hoshino and Neru. The only thing that gives a bit of an advantage to Hoshino over Neru is the fact that she has a stun built into her EX, and Hoshino deals penetrating damage which is effective against Iori, Hiruna and the enemy Hoshino. These three characters are very popular on PvP, and also other less popular characters but still fairly present in PvP are weak against penetrating damage. On the other hand, Neru deals explosive damage which is effective against Shun, aka the PvP queen. So if you are having trouble dealing with Shun, well then Neru may be what you need. However, if your problem is Summer Hino, which is growing in popularity in PvP, then Hoshino may be a better option for you. In PvE, anything that Yuka can do, Neru does better, so if you get her, she is a big upgrade over Yuka. So what do you think? Do you think bunny girl Neru is good? Do you like her? Will you pull for her? Let me know in the comments and let's talk about it. I hope this video was of help. Like and subscribe for more guides, evaluations, L2D showcases and more in the future. Have a great rest of your day.